Daniel Dubois cooks Anthony Joshua. And we talk about cooking. This man went in the kitchen and stirred up a big pot of ass whooping for Anthony Joshua. Daniel Dubois is an absolute beast. Number 3 in the division behind Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. And in my opinion, Daniel Dubois has already beaten Alexander Usyk and was robbed of that victory when he knocked him out to the body. I'm going to give you this. He dominated Anthony Joshua, who was a favorite coming into this fight. This was a major upset. Daniel Dubois has to be the fighter of the year. Daniel Dubois had Anthony Joshua on his ass, on his knees. Anthony Joshua went down more times than Southpaw Mama. He went down more times than somebody at a Diddy party. That's how many times he went down. Daniel Dubois put on a hell of a performance, and I have to give him all the credit in the world. The man had Anthony Joshua on his knees, on his ass, face down, ass up, looking like he was at a Diddy party. That's what Daniel Dubois did. This man put on a hell of a performance, and I cannot wait to see Daniel Dubois against the winner of Fury Usyk. That's what I need. That's what I need to see next. As for Anthony Joshua coming in with your chin up and your hands down, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? These men was looking for that ass whooping. Congratulations to Daniel Dynamite Dubois. A hell of a performance, a hell of an athlete. This was an incredible performance. I mean, think about it. Daniel Dubois not only knocked out Anthony Joshua, not only dominated this man, but dropped him multiple times. Multiple times. Oh, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen in the next fight. Never count out a warrior like Daniel Dubois. He is an absolute problem, a beast, and a monster. Cooked, knocked out AJ, cooked, knocked out Usyk as well. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the fight. Usyk was out. Usyk was out, and he was saved. I'm going to tell you this. Daniel Dubois is a problem. He's a problem for the heavyweight division. You got to give him all the credit. A lot of people got Daniel Dubois cooking Tyson Fury right now. We need to see Daniel Dubois versus the winner of Fury Usyk. We need that smoke. This can't be over. This man's a certified world champion. Beat the block off of Anthony Joshua. I mean, this was one hell of a performance, and I have to give Daniel Dubois Anthony Joshua was absolutely cooked, absolutely out of it. My microphone was knocked out like Anthony Joshua. My mic was dropped like Anthony Joshua. That's what was dropped. Diddy said, take that, take that. This was a hell of a performance from Daniel Dubois. I have to give him all the credit in the world. The man put on a hell of a performance. He did everything that he was supposed to do. And I got to give him all the credit in the world. Daniel Dubois did everything that he was supposed to do. And I'm really, really impressed. Devin, the booty man, says, Anthony ain't no party like a Diddy party Joshua. I mean, the man is a living meme right now. And I respect Anthony Joshua, had a great career. If he want to call it a career at this point, I can completely understand, because Daniel Dubois put an ass whooping on that man, and I don't know if he can come back from that. I really don't. Cable God said, man, had Joshua breakdancing at the end. I mean, Anthony Joshua looked like he was a part of Run DMC. This was really, really bad. This was an ass whooping for the ages. I mean, this wasn't a boxing match. This wasn't a fight. This was a beatdown. This was a beatdown. from beginning to end, he was whooping his ass. He was whooping his ass. I got to give him all the credit in the world. Daniel Dubois is a problem. This might be one of the best comebacks we've ever seen. Zotang TV said IBFP. I said AJ's the most overrated heavyweight ever. Wilder and Fury was 3 wars. Prime Wilder beats AJ. Go F yourself. I don't care what you say. Shaking my damn head. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you think Deontay Wilder would have did better, Deontay Wilder got schooled by Joseph Parker. I mean, are we serious? Sitting up here meat riding Deontay Wilder if he just got destroyed 12-0. If Deontay Wilder was in AJ's place tonight, he would have got that same ass whooping and been out in 1 or 2 rounds. AJ just had to make it 5 rounds. What are we talking about? Are you this stupid? Dubois would have murked Deontay Wilder just like he murked Anthony Joshua. Don't Deontay Wilder would have did better. He would have got his ass whooped even worse. How many times have we seen Deontay Wilder twerking in the middle of the street? Have you forgotten who Deontay Wilder is? Have you forgotten? Hold on. Have you forgotten about Deontay Wilder and the numerous times he's been beat and humiliated and how many times? I mean, stop it. This meat riding don't even make any sense. Don't make any sense. And Daniel Dubois would have put that on Deontay Wilder just like he did Anthony Joshua. He had the man twerking in the street yet again. Don't ever get that mixed up. Don't ever get that mixed up. It's fair to say that Anthony Joshua looked like it's over for him. Looked like his career's done. Hit Kid wants the mic. Drop the mic for Hit Kid. Hit Kid, I know you got something to say about Zotang. I know you got to say. Hit Kid, all the way from the UK.
Holy shit. Let me first 2 words. Wow. I had the round right.
You did.
I had the wrong winner.
Look, that's what's great about heavyweight boxing. You never know.
Yeah, so let me go. All praise to Daniel Dubois tonight. Came in with the right game plan. Immediately put it on Joshua. Pressured him. Got the right hand at the end. Joshua was never right from that, right hand. Gave me call back, to Joshua's fight against Ruiz. When Ruiz caught him and never let Joshua recover. But here's the thing. Till end of round 4, Joshua catches Dubois. And before he sends him to sleep, Joshua hits Dubois with 2 heavy as shit right hands. And you think he's turned it round. Dubois is about to go to sleep. And then he catches Joshua, who's looking for the uppercut with a short right hand, peach of a punch. Joshua down, out cold.
Joshua looked like he was auditioning for B Street.
Heavyweight boxing at his best. Hello, Supreme.
What's up? What's going on? Hey, kid. Let me tell you something, yo. He beat the living crap out of him, yo.
He did.
Yeah, he was looking at Haney, and Haney was telling him, run, I've been there, run.
Daniel Dubois, fighter of the year, by the way. I'm going to make this argument right now. I don't think it's even an argument.
Nah, it's not an argument, that man. He came in, he showed the heart, man. Anthony Joshua is over. Ever since Andy Ruiz days, it's over. Just because he beat that UFC fighter didn't make him more of elite, ready to go against a Dubois. That's crazy.
Let's get a couple of folks in here because legit, for me, oh, by the way, Soteng, you fucking idiot. Don't even mention Deontay Wilder. Dubois would have knocked him out in 2 rounds. Hey, you can run Joshua Wilder now if you want. I know they said Joshua's got a rematch cause. I don't think we want to see that fight again.
Nobody want to see Deontay Wilder. He's great in spinning, like a spinning top with the rope.
Yeah.
You know how you go like this? That's what he's good at.
Just to the people, Nuke's having connection issues. I don't believe I can really, I can't really let people in because I'm not a presenter. Otherwise, I would.
Neither could I.
Yeah.
He's having fun with his mic. Maybe we should just send him a mic.
No, I'm good, fellas. I'm good, fellas. The one thing I'm going to tell you is this. Eddie Hearn just said that Anthony Joshua is going to activate his rematch clause. What do you guys think about that?
We've seen Joshua do it before when he's come back from bad defeats, but this will be the craziest of the lot, and you have to back Dubois. You've got to back Dubois for a knockout like that.
I've never seen somebody come back from
one shot is over.
From the first round to the 5th?
How did he make it to the 5th round was my question.
You could have called it in the first round.
How did he make it to the 5th?
I
If
don't know how he
Joshua,
got there.
if
Dubois was
Joshua
getting easy
wins,
on him.
if Joshua somehow wins the rematch, and I'm backing Dubois in the rematch, let me be clear, then it would be one of those cases of what the fuck. Where does this guy rank up? But I don't want to say that Joshua's career is, people saying he's overrated. No, he's not. He's still had the best heavyweight, best resume of, some of these heavyweights in boxing. Fucking Sotank's comment was bullshit.
He's got a great run, but people think that heavyweight boxing is the same.
It's over for him. It's over for him.
It's over for Joshua like it's over for Nuke's Mike.
Yeah. Nuke got something in common with Joshua right now. They both suck. The microphones suck, and Joshua suck. That's it.
I don't know. Can Nuke make us like a host so he can bring people on? I'm not sure. If he could, it would make these easier.
As every other heavyweight is different. Anybody could get knocked out, and then
Nuke, you're cutting in and out. Just maybe unplug your mic, get back in.
Hey, yo, Nuke, get a new mic, bro. Stop being cheap, man. Get a new damn mic.
Your internet connection. You're cutting in and out. I know it's driving him nuts. Holy shit. The thing is, no one saw this coming. I didn't see it coming. I looked at the Ergovich fight. You look at the Ergovich fight for Joshua, for Dubois, and he was getting caught with right hands every round of that fight. No, I knew Dubois would win because Ergovich can't hurt anyone.
We know Dubois can fight. I mean, he beat Usyk. Let's be real.
Yeah,
He beat
it was
Usyk
a body shot. There is a huge demand for Dubois versus Usyk.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And you know what else I want to see? Nuke buy a new mic.
New internet.
And I'm trying to get this together over here, fellas, but it'll be fine next time. But yeah, Dubois versus Usyk. Who do you got in the rematch, guys?
I mean, Usyk is dope, but I think Dubois got this, man. I think he got this. What do you think, Hickey?
I think it's a new era in the UK of heavyweight boxing. I think Dubois takes the rematch.
I'm 100% with you on that one, bro.
Yeah, and I saw Conor McGregor jumping up like a madman, in the background. I bet he put money on Dubois.
He probably did. And Tyson was shaking his head like this, like,
you know why Fury's shaking his head.
Why he was shaking his head. Yeah, he was shaking his head like fuck.
He's like, I've just seen my chance of a Joshua Fury fight end.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. That's over. I mean, they can still make it happen, but ain't gonna be as big.
Let me be clear. If Joshua, because I know Eddie Earns now said about the rematch, and Joshua will probably take it. If Joshua somehow wins the rematch, we'll be on here, and I think we would all have to call it maybe the greatest comeback in heavyweight boxing history.
We would, but I mean, you really think AJ is going to come back and win?
No, absolutely not, bro. The first hit is just gonna take him back to Anthony Ruiz. It's gonna. I'm telling you, it's gonna mess him up.
No one saw this coming tonight. I'm in shock. But this is heavyweight boxing. This is why it's great.
It is. AJ got clapped got his cheeks clapped like Meek Mill.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna hear bullshit of Sutang who says that fucking Wilder's better than AJ.
Wilder put up a better fight versus Fury than AJ ever would. You guys are talking about a punch drunk Wilder now, Prime versus Prime. Why is Wilder punch drunk? Because he's been beat. So like he lost the first Fury fight. If you were to be honest with you,
when Fury was coming off a layoff fighting nobodies.
Exactly.
He got KO'd in the second and the third fight. Oh, and by the way, let's just go through a couple of these. Name me a good win on Deontay Wilder's record.
Name one top win. Because the Joseph Parker that AJ beat is the same Joseph Parker that beat Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. What about AJ versus, Povetkin, who Wilder didn't fight?
Yep. I mean, AJ beats AJ's resume. I don't think Deontay Wilder can beat Andy Ruiz right now.
Do you think Wilder? We all know what happens when Dubois fights Wilder. Dubois kills him.
That's it. Dubois is the man right now, and I'm gonna tell you this. I think they're just hating on Anthony Joshua because he's.
My shit. Oh, I'm good. I'm back. What's that?
Supreme got issues now.
Yeah, everyone's getting issues. Do you want to get a couple of more folks in, Nuke?
Yo, my bad. I had a little connection. Something crazy just happened, bro. That's the
No, that's
craziest
fine.
shit ever, man.
Do you want to let
The
some more
greatest-
folks?
Oh
Do
man,
you want to
what's
let
going
some
on?
more?
What's going on, Frank?
Luke, let some more folks in
Hey,
here.
hey, I'll tell you what's going. It's I don't know what happened, bro. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying? I
What's
don't know. I went to
good?
move the screen over
Devin,
to
Wow, I'm
check out
shocked
the
about
screen
that.
some more, and Pornhub came up. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh man, oh man.
Devin, Raider, thoughts on the fight? Who wants to
It
go
was
first?
crazy. I'm like this, yo. What the fuck is
Yeah,
this,
I'll
yo?
go first.
Go on, Raider. Take it. Thoughts on the
What
fight?
an upset, man. What an upset.
Oh man.
Crazy. Crazy. Devin, thoughts?
I mean,
What's
I
up,
thought it was a
Untouchable?
possibility. I thought it was a possibility that like AJ could get beat up, but I never expected it. Like I thought it was gonna be 50-50, but like I was leaning towards Dubois just on youth alone, but I was not expecting it to be like that bad. Just getting thrashed. Like it looked like Meek Mill in Diddy's bedroom right there.
shows you why it shows you why boxing's a crazy spot as Nuke's dropped again. He has not got his internet right.
Is there any fight that you guys think would want to see Joshua in anymore, or just like you think he should just
Do
retire?
Joshua Wilder now. Do Joshua Wilder
Yeah,
now.
I
Like
agree. I would
Joshua
wanna see
retired
Joshua
Wilder.
Joshua and Wilder, that'd be a fight. I want to see
You
them
can
fight.
do that now. Like I know they're saying Joshua's going to probably take this rematch. I think it's crazy if he takes the rematch.
That's
Both,
insane
both,
that
of
he
them,
takes
both
the
of them spin around like Wonder
think they
Woman when they're
both
gonna
beat them
change.
rematch.
I think Dubois wins the rematch. I think everyone on this 4-person panel, as we wait for Nuke to come back, can agree Dubois
I agree.
probably wins the rematch.
Absolutely, earlier too.
Do you two, like me and Supreme just said, believe Dubois beat Usyk in the original fight? Do you think it was
I
a
agree. That
low
was a
blow or a
robbery.
body shot?
That was a straight up robbery.
Which one?
Raider? The Usyk Dubois one where it was the body shot controversy. Was it a robbery?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch the fight, man. But I heard a lot that that Dubois got robbed.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
He
When you
did.
do,
It
when you
was
do
a
get a
belt line
chance, look
shot.
at it on YouTube. Check it out.
Yeah, it was a shot. Which is why, you know how everyone was saying the fight we would think for interest would be Joshua versus Fury. No, that Dubois run. Let's be honest. I think a lot of us want to see Usyk beat Fury because the fight we all want to see again is Usyk versus Dubois because of the
I do want to
controversy
see
in the
that one
first
again. I
fight.
do want to see that one.
I want to see the rematch. That'll generate so much money.
That
interest in it.
rematch is gonna say a lot. It's gonna
And
say that Dubois should already have been up there. That's gonna say a lot.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing. In my opinion, Dubois is just getting better. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look, since Usyk lost,
Look at
Jarrell Miller bounces back, beats his ass. Hergovich beats the shit out of that overrated motherfucker. And then he's just knocked out Joshua. First person we've seen fully lay out Joshua, like starch knock him out.
right.
Like, damn. With how this has changed and all that. Unbelievable.
That'll be a good fight, Joshua. Joshua with him, but I do want to see Dubois and Alexander Usyk. That's gonna be the fight
Yeah,
of
I
the
want to see the
year.
Dubois.
If you
or
ask me,
Usyk
that'd be
or-
the fight of the year.
I agree.
Or
Like,
whatever
even
year
if-
they fight.
Yeah,
Even if Fury wins, I also watch it.
yeah. Well, if Fury wins, he'll be Frank Warren's going to probably promote Wembley for Fury versus Dubois, ain't it?
That would be like the
easy
biggest
Wembley
fight.
seller.
That would be
Hey,
the biggest
look
fight in
at
British history.
Dubois. Dubois got a nice jab now.
He has. He's improved. He's gone with Don Charles, who's a very good trainer in the UK, and I'm happy he's been getting his credit, Don Charles, because he deserves it.
Well, he
Because,
does because that jab looked real beautiful tonight. AJ
Yeah.
know what to do with that
Wait,
jab.
let me say something.
Go ahead, Raider.
I feel like AJ kind of set himself up because if you saw the fight, like he wasn't putting his hands up. If you noticed, like he wasn't like putting his hands up. Like I don't know, just
I think he thought he could go in there and walk right over him, and he found out real
I
quick.
think so too.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think like he saw. I think he saw like Dubois' earlier fights where he would like crumble under like enough pressure. So Joshua
Yeah.
felt like, I'm gonna just go in there, pressure him, and he'll buckle. And he realized that like
It's
nah,
why
it's not
even
gonna
though
work.
even though I make Dubois the heavy favorite in the rematch, we've seen Joshua's track record in rematches. Obviously, the Usyk one, it was a lot closer in the rematch. He still lost that fight, but look at the rematch, against Ruiz. He came back, and destroyed him. We've seen Joshua in moments of pressure come back and it's why there would be a real interest, in the rematch. You could sell out Wembley again for that, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you could, but remember, Dubois, man, he felt like He kind of they kind of treat him like an outcast. He has a lot to prove. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna destroy anything and anyone that comes in his way right
Oh,
now. At
by
this
the way,
point,
this comment. What about Sherez? If anyone's seen Sherez at 160, now Nuke's argued this
saw
with me.
Sherez.
That's the next middleweight undisputed champion, in my opinion. I think he beats all the champs. Lara,
you think so? He fought pretty good. I mean, he's good.
Oh,
He's good.
I
Solid,
think,
but-
He
I
even
think he's
beat
a knife, bro.
Janabek
Yes,
by knockout
know about that.
decision. What?
I think he stopped Janabek around round 8.
Wow.
I will go on my sword. On
I
this
don't know.
one.
I can't say that yet. I still gotta see more. I gotta see him against a live body first.
Didn't Janabek call out Crawford?
If Crawford wants to move, Crawford was there, weren't he?
Crawford's not taking that fight.
No, Crawford
Hell no.
wants the Canelo payday to get knocked out.
Yeah, it's either he wants to fight Canelo or McGregor. One of the two.
If he fights McGregor, we're all just calling that a wash. Let's just be honest.
Yo, IBFP.
You good now, Nuke? Nuke needs to get shit started.
Luke's been having problems with the podium, yo.
We apologize, folks. Nuke's internet. It must be his internet. I think it has to be his internet now. He might need to get a new one. It is absolutely killing him at the moment.
Right,
No,
it's
but I
running
wanna-
slow. I think he got like one of them simply safe internets that is bad.
Pretty much. Nuke's from the Texas area, so it's running like the Dallas Cowboys defense from
Right.
last
Oh,
weekend.
hey, I got something to say.
I think he's getting hacked by. He's probably
I got
getting hacked
something
by
to
one
say.
of Gervonta Davis's boyfriend fans.
Oh, actually, that's something I'm going to move on to. Go ahead, Raider.
No, I got something to say. Since we're talking about football, hey, where's Amazing 2 at? What's up with last Sunday? What's up with
Get
last
him.
Sunday, boy?
Get him.
What's up with
Yeah,
last Sunday?
You got a lot of people that talk and they don't show up after they lose. See,
Well done to the Raiders. Listen, I'm a Seahawks guy, so I'm very happy with the football at the moment.
I'm a Giants fan, so don't worry about me.
Oh, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, Supreme, you poor soul.
Yes, I am a part. So I am that and a Knicks fan. So that's even worse. All right?
Well, the Knicks. So I'm hoping they win the championship. I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm hoping we win the championship this year.
I'm a Bulls fan.
I pray they win it. Before I die, I want them to win a championship.
There's a chance this year, Supreme. If they can get through the Celtics, they can win it.
Nah,
Well,
my
let's
team's
hope. Let's
tanking right
hope.
now.
But Raid had brought up something interesting. What do we make of this trash with Tank Davis, Lamont Roach?
Oh my god, that is just like I'm honestly shocked that he's on that people still consider him pound for pound.
Come on,
Like,
man.
come on. Are we really
I'm
going to
a
let
Tank
Tank?
fan, man. I don't want to see that.
Are we really going to let Tank off for this shit? He's bringing up a what is it? A 130 guy to fight at
130. Who's
at
lost to
135.
And he's
You know
lost to
why?
Jamal
Because
Herring.
Tank does not want to move, bro. Tank does not want to move. He wants to stay comfortable there. He don't want to come up and get that smoke at 140.
This is the rumored fight. Is it like I would accept the El Rayo fight? That'd be a dangerous fight for Tank.
That'd be a good fight.
That'd be a great fight. I don't think any of us
Even
would
De La
complain about.
Santo, even De La Santo against Tank. I think that'd be a great fight.
Yeah, we wouldn't complain about those two fights. But when I'm seeing the rumored like the everyone, it's been reported all this week in boxing media.
Michael Benson.
Yeah, Benson, Coppinger, all of them have been reporting the prime fight right now for Tank is Lamont Roach. And I'm like, he's moving up a 130-pounder to challenge him at 135. He's coming off a loss.
That's gonna get like
hope that
100,000 buys, nothing more. There's no way that anybody buys that.
I mean, and then you have David Benavidez on the same card fighting, what's his name? The fucking...
Hart.
Yeah, Jesse Hart.
Who the
What the
fuck
fuck is
that?
this shit?
Who the hell is Jesse Hart?
And yet you'll hear these fanboys, LDBC, saying, oh, they're fighting... No, they're not. Come on.
You know
Come
who I
the
haven't
fuck
seen in
on.
a while? You know who I haven't seen in a while since the Benavidez thing?
Go on.
No ducking, no life.
No, Ducky. Yeah, he's not been on. Well, me and Nuke had to deal with what's his face a few days
I think
ago.
he got deported.
No
Ecuador.
ducking, no live shows up in the comments, but he
You got
won't
the
come
photo-
on the
Are
live.
you what's up with you? Is your Wi-Fi down or what? What is it, Nuke?
Yeah, I think it's my computer, and so I switched to my phone.
Okay, so are you
Okay,
gonna
there
be-
you go. Reliable
are-
phone. That's what I'm on. The
are
phone.
you gonna be?
I always use my phone.
Yeah, are you gonna be changing computer then? I presume.
Yeah, I'm going to be going to Best Buy buying another computer. Let me get the Supreme. computer, man, because I can't do this no more. So.
Yo, come get my computer. Yo, I got it right here, man. Let me send it to you.
Say, man, you got to stop with the Pornhub first, my brother, and then we can move on.
Yo, that shit came out of nowhere. That's
He's
the
watching those
funniest
Diddy
shit ever.
videos.
Nuke, when presenting here on StreamYard, can you make one of us like a co-host or something?
Yeah,
Is there an option for that?
Yeah, I'll look into it, and I'll make sure that I make you or Supreme the co-host, so you guys can hold everything down like until I get the new laptop going and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that's easier. But yeah, I just think it's a no, this I don't get. Shang versus Dubois, who y'all got. In my opinion, I think the fight you make for Shang, because Dubois holds the title, the fight for Shang next should be Martin Bacola.
Oh, that would be a great fight.
I want to see that. Martin Bacola Shang.
But to answer that question, I got Dubois beating Zhang personally.
Oh,
Easily,
I do
too. Easily.
I have Dubois. Go ahead, Raider.
AVP, you should do. You know what you should do, man? You should like put all the people, like Zotang, like Amazing 2, No Ducking No Life. You should just put all them on here and like let us just like watch them argue.
Hey, Zotang, click the link. Any of these guys, click the link. I'll put them on here so you guys can roast their ass. I mean, they gotta want to click the link.
Too. I wanna roast the fuck out of
So
it.
all they gotta do is click the link, and
Where's Stu at?
Where's Stu at? I'll click the link.
Bring
Amazing 2. I'll just click the link. I'll put you on. There's no saving you now. And to answer Mike Trade's other comment, what do you think about Munguia's performance, his last fight, and what do you think Jaime Munguia and Caleb Plant?
Jaime by knockout.
Munguia
beats him. Munguia destroys him.
Munguia by knockout.
Munguia beat.
I think Munguia needs to work on his boxing a little bit, but he's so strong, he's stopping Plant.
I'm ready to see Munguia and Berlanga.
That's 6 out of the fights I was about to mention.
That's what I told my son. Berlanga Munguia. I would like to see that.
Please. I want to see a war.
That's a great fight. Munguia, Berlanga, and then you got the Mexican-Puerto Rican rivalry again. That's a hell of a fight. Now, who you got in that fight, Supreme?
You know what? I'm going to put Berlanga over Munguia.
Okay. Hit kid.
I respect it.
I'm actually going to go Edward. I'm going to go Berlanga, yeah? I think he has a stronger chin.
Devin.
I think it's a 50-50 fight. Like, it could literally go either way. Anything could happen. But if you made me pick right now, I'm slightly leaning towards Munguia.
Damn. Raider, who do you got?
You know what? I'm not trying to lean biased because I'm Mexican myself. I'll go with Munguia just because I think he slightly did better than Berlanga in the Canelo fight.
Okay. Malik says, I'm donating to this Supreme for being a Giants fan.
He needs it. He has to watch Daniel Jones.
Nuke, what about you? Munguia or Berlanga?
That's 50-50, but I don't know. I could see it going either way, honestly.
I agree.
If I had to pick.
He said Berlanga. He said Berlanga. Yeah, that's good. He said
Berlanga right now. If I
there you go. See?
I'm inching towards Berlanga. I don't want to, but I'm inching towards Berlanga. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible.
You know what?
You know what's funny is that Nuke, your mic cut off. Your mic had cut off, and I was like, he said Berlanga. He's
on the phone. Is this?
D Chosen. What's good with you, D Chosen?
Chosen, you there?
Chosen, what up? Oh, he running by.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Chosen,
yes, sir.
Up,
yes, sir.
It's that background you got.
What's going on? What's up?
You might need to get rid of the background, mate. It's,
that background.
I might have just turned it off.
Turn it off, big dog.
Just turn it off, my man.
If you don't live there, turn it off.
There we are.
Yo.
Yeah, we good, man. What do you think about this AJ fight, man?
I ain't gonna lie. Hold up, I can't really hear y'all. Hold up.
Okay. Just get your sound right, man.
It's all right, man. Don't worry. People been having trouble with their stuff. It's all good.
I know, man. We got all kinds of troubles. Internet issues, mic issues, Pornhub, like everything is just on us today, man.
Hey, yo, my wifey said whenever y'all come in town, y'all good for this right here. Look.
Oh, man. That's what's up right there, man. That's what's up.
That look good.
All right, you guys will be good over here.
We call it the Supreme Special.
That's right.
Hey,
it's called the avocado pasta Pornhub dish. That one right there.
Hey, IBFP.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Amazing too. They caught him at Floyd's strip club. I don't know if you saw his super chat a couple of days ago.
No, I didn't know that.
Nah, because I remember I was in the chat. He put he goes to the strip club and shit.
Oh yeah. He's the kind of guy that be at the strip club thinking the strippers like him, man.
Oh my God.
Who's that? Who y'all talking about?
Amazing too.
Oh,
Amazing
fuck
2
that
goes to the
dick.
Blue Oyster. It's called the Blue Oyster.
Nah, he go to the gay strip club.
Chosen, you good?
Chosen,
Yeah,
you
okay,
good
you can hear
there?
me now.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we can
Yes,
Chosen,
hear
sir.
you.
Talk to
he
us.
You
What
good.
do
hear
you think
us?
about the fight?
Man, look, man, when it come down to that fight, I had a feeling AJ was gonna get his ass beat. I had a feeling. I had a
Good.
feeling.
That's a
Like
good feeling.
I could see it in his face when he was walking out. He looked it like he took a shit before he walked out to the ring and he didn't have no toilet paper to wipe his ass. He just looked it weird. Like he just did not look like he was ready. I had a feeling it was gonna go more than 5 rounds. And plus I had to put my money on him because everybody wanted him to win. It's just I always go for the
Underdog.
underdog. And I had a
Yeah.
feeling that Dubois, because in my opinion, he beat Usyk. Let's get that out the way right now. He beat Usyk. He beat him.
I agree.
So I had a feeling he was gonna go in and do what he had to do and beat him. And he did that.
You
I'm
think he
not gonna
knocks
lie.
out Usyk?
So
Do
I'm
you
saying
think
you
he
gotta
beats
understand,
Usyk?
Joshua's not,
Yeah, I feel
here no
like
more.
if they fight again, it's gonna be much closer. But I feel like he got what it takes to beat him. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he can beat Fury too.
Joshua's not, here no more.
Hold on, D Chosen. We got some issues going on with you, man. Jesse, Scooby says Jesse Hart might upset David Benavidez. Do you believe that, guys, or no? Is that cap or
No,
fact?
no, that's
I
cap.
wish, but
I
no.
wished it was fat, but it's cap. He's fighting nobody.
I actually have a
I-
question about that.
Go ahead.
I actually have a question about that because I seen like people say that Benavidez didn't activate his mandatory, and then people will say, "Oh, the people will blame like the Canelo, the WBC for not making the fight."
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
your question though?
No,
Is
I'm
What's
that
the
a
saying
question?
question?
like I'm asking is like, does the WBC have to mandate the fight, or Benavidez has to mandate the fight?
Benavidez had to mandate the fight.
See, the
We still
WBC
talking
has
about
already put the
Benavidez,
order
please. This
out.
guy's
It's up to
horrible.
Benavidez to pick if he wants to enforce it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
Hey, you
The
guys, I know,
WBC's already
let me
mandated,
ask you
and
a
they say,
question. Have you
go on,
guys heard of
Chicory.
Ashy Kneecaps? Has he been around?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's been
me
here.
and Newt got rid
He
of him.
left.
Me and Newt got rid of him a few days ago on stream. You missed it. He
yeah,
came in here. So he came in here after, we hadn't seen him, since Benavidez took the 175 route. And
Wow.
this hypocritical motherfucker
What a
came in
clown.
here and said that it was still Canelo ducking David and that David did nothing wrong.
Of course he said that because Benavidez was standing next to him naked and he had his wang in his face. He was ready to suck it.
If everyone saw that string, me and Nuke went to fucking town on him.
No, he was blaming a William Skull. I remember.
Yeah,
yeah.
he was putting the Williams goal fight.
His logic was saying that, since Canelo didn't fight William Skull, that means no matter what David did, Canelo wasn't going to fight him. But that wasn't what he said. Before all of this, he said if David doesn't enforce his mandatory, he's a pussy. Soon as he didn't do that, he ignored it, disappeared for weeks, and then came on here talking about William Skull.
Yeah, and say
William
David
Skull. What
and
the fuck
say
you talking about
Canelo's
William
ducking
Skull?
David.
William Skull. Oh, that
And
was
say,
his like exit out. That
Yep.
was his exit out.
Yep.
So me and Nuke got rid of him, and he is not wanted back. Good riddance.
I feel sorry for you, Ashy Kneecaps.
Yeah, Nuke,
bad.
Hold on, but he's not blocked. So Ashley Knuckles, if you're listening like you always do, you're not blocked. So I don't block anybody. So Ashley Kneecaps, if you do want to come back, I'll welcome you back on. But you need to admit that you were wrong. Stop sitting up here lying. Just admit
right.
what you said, bro, and we good. That's it. We all get it wrong. We all get it wrong. I didn't think Hit Kid like fat bitches, but I was wrong. So sometimes we're wrong in life.
Let me
Exactly.
let me ask this to you, Nuke, because we already got it off Devin and Raider.
Okay.
Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Go ahead.
That is probably one of the worst fights I've ever imagined.
Horrible.
Tank Davis needs to put his thumb up his ass for allowing this to be the next fight. And this pussy said, I'll fight El Rayo, but at 35, not at 40. What the fuck do you mean you want to fight El Rayo at 40? He's a champion at 140. You fought Mario Barrios at 140. Why would you not fight El Rayo at 140? You want to drain this man? It doesn't make any sense. Tank Davis is garbage truck juice for this shit.
He is, bro. I told you. Listen, he wants to stay
Standing up.
safe. He wants to stay in that little pocket at the 135. He ain't ready to come up to 140 and get his boots smoke. For real.
Oh my god, I would never go near Clarissa Shields. I hate that fucking bitch.
Damn, yo. You said
Yeah.
black like Clarissa. Damn,
Oh my
dog.
god. Oh my god. We had an incident. So before I came, so here's the FYI. Before we came down, I was walking the dogs with my dad, and before we came here, we had an incident on the street where a fucking guy almost got weird out on the street because he was dropping the hard M word on the street.
Oh man.
My dad almost went up to him, and then I saw some people confront him before he went down the street. The guy was going to get his ass dropped.
Now, my brother Mike Trey said, "Yo, Nuke, the only problem I have with the whole Dubois Usyk thing is Dubois still ended up getting knocked out." You're right. He did end up getting knocked out, but the problem with that is if he already knocked out Usyk up to that point, and heavyweight boxing can end at any moment, at any round. We know how that works.
And that's the problem, Mike. Because many people still say that was a legal body shot Dubois hit on Usyk, which the referee called wrong. And it was a knockout because we all know Usyk was writhing around for, what was it, 2 to 3 minutes, which is more than 10 seconds.
Yep. And more than just a standard
plus,
chin
Mike. What I see, Mike, right now, Dubois, he's not running out of, how you say that, out of steam no time soon. So he looks good. He looks
He's
like well
young.
conditioned. He got a good jab. I mean, it's a handful for Usyk now. It's a real handful for Usyk.
And that's not to say Usyk couldn't win. It's just saying we can't. There's no knockout happen up until the point after he got knocked out to the body. Like if that body, it's one thing if the body shot had never happened, but it's just like we can't ignore that happen.
This is what people forget, by the way. Dubois is young for a heavyweight fighter. He's only getting better.
Everybody else is older. AJ's older. Fury's older. Usyk's older. Wilder's older. Everybody's older. So Dubois could be the future at this point.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna wind up fighting people like Torres, stuff like that, like the young guys coming up.
Yeah, like Torres now has to be the next great American hope because let's be honest, we saw what happened to Jared Anderson. Bacoli washed that. I called that. I called that when
Jared
the fight
Anderson
was made.
overrated.
Yo,
he
he mopped the whole ring with that dude, yo. That was
we
insane,
just seen two guys get washed. We seen AJ get washed. We seen Jared Anderson get washed. This should be the battle of the wash. But AJ rematching Daniel Dubois, if that fight happens next and he rematch him, what chance do you give AJ of coming in there and getting a win? What percentage of a chance? 30, 40, 50, 60? What's your percentage, hit kid?
10 to 20.
Damn.
I'll be nice because it's heavyweight boxing and because it's Joshua and you never know what you're going to get. So I'll be nice and go 25%, a quarter of a chance.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. No matter who he is, Joshua right now is like has a problem. Y'all gotta understand it's mental now. So whenever he gets a big shot, he doesn't know how to register no more. Yeah, it's over. I'm giving him 5%.
Wow.
And I'm being nice.
And look, I consider myself an AJ fan, man, throughout his whole career. And I have to be honest with you. I'm going to agree with Supreme 100%. I give him a 5% chance too.
So basically, no chance. Then you think it's no chance, basically.
It's going. I mean, he has a puncher's chance because he's a big puncher, but I just that kind of beating, and then his mind is messed up. It's going to be really hard to overcome this.
At this point,
It showed it right there at that point. You see, they hit each other. They both rocked each other. Who stood up? Who still stood up?
Yeah, he was never right from the
spitting.
The fact that he managed to get to the 5th round after that first round knockdown was crazy. Because he was done after that first knockdown. Look. And the thing is, in the 5th round, those 2 right hands land, you have Dubois on the back foot, you're thinking Dubois is about to go.
What my question for you here is, where the fuck was AJ not keeping his hands up? What the
criminal.
fuck was the game plan?
That's what I just said. Criminal. Can't do that. Can't do that in heavyweight boxing, and he paid for it. He paid the ultimate price tonight.
All that progress he was making, and it's just out the window.
Yeah.
Is he just washed at this point?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Nuke. Once he gets hit with that shot that remembers him about Andy Ruiz, it's over. He don't know what to do. It's like the game plan goes out there. He automatically goes on. I don't know what fucking mode is. It ain't even defense mode. It's more like let me not try to die mode. You know what I mean? But it's over for him. Yeah, y'all don't know, man. Y'all got to see how he is, man. How he reacted ever since he fought Andy Ruiz. Let's keep it real. He hasn't been the same. I'm
He's mentally
telling
been
y'all.
off. You're right. He's right. He's mentally something's been not registering.
And
Even
there's
though
some
he's looked
fights.
better in some fights, mentally his mind has still been somewhere untouchable. Raider, what do you think about that?
About like his mind being like
Yeah. What percent chance did you say you give him in a rematch with Daniel Dubois since they're going to try to activate that rematch?
To be honest, I think Dubois still beats him. Dubois beats him. I'm not gonna give it 50 feet. I'll give it like 30 or 20.
Dang, he being
Man, that's
nice.
really generous.
Hell,
I think
fucking
I
yeah.
was being nice for 25.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. He was even nicer too.
Man,
God
the
damn.
Raiders a real nice guy. I'm gonna tell you this, man. He don't move his head. He don't keep his hands up. His feet are stuck in quicksand. AJ just looked there and just took those shots. I don't know what was going on. And like Preem says, something wrong with his mind. I give him a 5% chance. Now I'll tell you this: if AJ comes back after taking this beating and overcomes it and beats Daniel Dubois in the rematch, that probably will be the greatest comeback that I'd have seen in a long time. But I
Yeah,
highly doubt that will happen.
it's not gonna happen, Nuke. It's not
Yeah,
gonna
no
happen.
chance. And he's 35, so this is like he's not getting any better. It's only downhill from here.
If
Dubois is getting better. That's
yeah.
No,
why
I said
it's
Joshua. I
that's
said
why I don't
Joshua.
see it.
So if
I said
No,
AJ
I'm
Joshua.
talking
loses
about
this
Joshua.
next one,
He
he's
said
pretty much
Joshua,
done
not
at the top
Dubois.
level.
Oh, if Joshua loses the rematch, he's finished.
So he's finished at the top level, and he'll basically just take,
If he
whatever.
loses the rematch, he should retire on the spot.
Yeah,
Or
I
Take the
or
agree.
he
head
could
hard.
fight Deontay Wilder for the battle of the washed.
No, not after. Not
No,
after.
listen. Once he's done, I know he's gonna lose to Dubois. I'm 100% probably get hurt even worse. I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't even do the rematch for him mentally wise. You know what I mean? So he might get even hurt worse than what it is. And then next thing you know, he's just gonna need somebody like Mick and Mickey to keep him safe, for him to fight some average cats for the rest of his career, so he could go out in a good way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
The truth tell.
I think there's only two fights that he should be looking at right now. Either I guess if he wants to do the rematch, okay, but like after that, once he gets knocked out, never go back in the ring. Like he's gonna end up like mentally damaged, like brain damage.
Yeah,
But
I
if he
mean, he
wants to
might
like,
start thinking and talking like Southpaw, and that's serious brain damage right there. The one thing I'll say is to hit kid. There, my brother, the truth teller, says Daniel Dubois. He's 27, and now he's grown into his full man strength. Do you think that's why he looks so
Yes.
impressive? He's finally hit that peak at that prime right there.
This man is improving. This is scary. This man is improving every fight.
Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, battle of the washed. Who wins?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Joshua beats him.
Joshua.
I would say it's 65-35, but I'm leaning towards Joshua.
The people's
Yeah, I go
opera.
with Joshua.
Imagine had they counted Dubois' body shot against Usyk. That would have been 2 knockouts against 2 elite heavyweights.
Here's the thing:
Exactly.
everyone on this panel does count it. We all
Well,
think
we
it was a
do
legal
believe
shot.
that.
But imagine if it would have counted like towards the official record.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
what people would be saying about Dubois right now. Would he be as big as AJ? Because
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
and he's a Brit. He coming off this phenomenal win. Dubois is really the guy right now.
Absolutely.
Here's the deal. Like, obviously, we've got interest, in the Usyk Fury match because the first fight was close. That's in December.
Yeah.
But the fight now, I'll say it truthfully. I think even though you can do the All British affair, which will be a huge sellout, with Fury and Dubois.
Biggest fight in
The
British
fight,
heavyweights.
which I think the fight, the general boxing, the casual boxing fan wants now, is Usyk Dubois too, because there's the controversy, and there is that question: who knocked out who, in a sense? Because although officially it counts as a Usyk knockout, of Dubois in the first fight, what happens if the body shot was counted?
But the people think Dubois won.
Yeah.
And that's why we need the rematch to clear the controversy.
And so let me ask you this. So I got 2 questions. One, better chin, AJ or Wilder? I'm going to go with AJ. I've seen AJ get up from a Klitschko shot. So for me personally, I'm going to pick it because I think Klitschko's a bigger puncher than Fury, in my opinion. And I mean,
AJ's got a better chin and he's got bigger heart than Wilder, because he'll go in there against big punchers.
What do you guys think?
I would say AJ too. I would say AJ's better. Like
I'll say AJ.
Wilder.
His chin lasted 55 rounds. Yeah, it is better chin than Deontay Wilder. Deontay just gonna spin around like Wonder Woman, the old series, and want to change into Wonder Woman. Believe me, it's over. Shit, man.
Do you guys believe that Dimitri Bivol will get caught by Beterbiev? I don't see Bivol surviving for 12 rounds. I think the thing is Dimitri Bivol is going to try to keep Archie Beterbiev busy with the head, with his foot movement and that jab. It's going to be a problem. But for me, the reason why I'm slightly leaning towards Beterbiev, because let's say Bivol even wins this fight, Bivol cannot get caught for 2 fights. 2 fights. He's going to have to do it twice. I don't think, and ain't nobody ever went 12 with Beterbiev without going to sleep. I think Beterbiev gets him at some point, whether it's the first fight or the second one. I think Bivol's going to get caught, but I could be wrong because Dimitri Bivol has statistically the best defense.
No.
Listen.
You know I'm backing Bivol on this fight.
Bivol is gonna get in there. He's gonna get in there. At one point, gonna cut off the ring. He's gonna be inside, and this is what we see if Bivol's gonna survive or not. Real talk.
I don't think that Bivol can go 12 rounds without fighting Beterbiev. Like
he is going to have to fight him at a point. I do agree on that.
Like at certain points, like he's going to have to hit him and make him respect him.
And here's the thing: I think we've seen it from Bivol. He does have some pop behind his punches.
He does. I think
he will get. I think Bivol will. It'll be around round 6 or 7 where he'll, Beterbiev will get in. And that will be the telling more. Like, this is a 50-50 fight, but I've always been leaning edge into Bivol. Younger fighter. Beterbiev's coming off those nagging injuries now. It's going to be interesting to see, due to his inactivity. Bivol's still been fighting. Yes, they've been crap fights, but he has still been fighting, whilst waiting for this.
Oh, hold on. I got to address this. Axel says Andy Ruiz knocked out AJ first, and he was the underdog. Why y'all acting like AJ was undefeated? Nobody's acting like that, but AJ came back and dominated Andy Ruiz, the rematch, if you didn't see that rematch. I don't know why people ignore the rematch. AJ dominated the rematch with Andy Ruiz, basically won almost every single round. Then AJ went on to have other big wins where Ruiz was inactive and struggled against nobody. So when you look at it, it's like AJ did rebuild himself. I mean, up to a point. Or am I wrong here? Am I lying? Didn't he rebuild himself?
AJ rebuild himself, yeah.
Listen, he rebuilt himself until he got with somebody that gave him that hard punch to remind him about his first fight with Andy Ruiz. I'm telling y'all, listen to me.
Here's something damning. Usyk after the fight said in a post-fight interview, he says, "For me, it was surprising. I expected Joshua to win," and he looks a bit nervous when saying that. I don't think Usyk wants to. Usyk.
Well, Usyk don't want to fight Dubois. Usyk don't want to fight Dubois.
I don't think Usyk wants to see Dubois.
He was like, "Damn, AJ, you messing up."
Right now, he's doing Usyk right now. While he was tweeting and doing all that, he's doing crunches, nigga, like that. I gotta do like 1,000 crunches a day. I'm gonna fight Dubois.
Like the entire training camp is gonna be sit-ups. That's it.
Usyk's gonna say, "I'm gonna retire after Fury." That's it.
I have to say this. My God, are we gonna be treated to some fights though in the heavyweight? So we may get this Joshua Dubois rematch.
Yeah,
that's probably another Wembley affair. You've got Fury Usyk in December in Saudi, and then you've probably got the winner of those 2 fights. Or you could, if Joshua wins somehow, you're looking at a trilogy with him and Dubois, another Wembley trilogy, which would be madness. Like heavyweight boxing is, and then you've got Shang, Bacoli, Parker, Cabial. I'm just naming those 4. All top contenders. You're probably going to
stacked.
Heavyweight right now.
You got Big Bang. You got Big Bang. It's that heavyweight stack.
I think the 2 most stacked divisions right now in boxing. Heavyweight, and then the other one is like middleweight, super welter, like middleweight, 154.
And look, I just want to send a shout out to the Turk real quick. I know. Look, I post a lot of things about the Turk, and sometimes people think I don't have an issue with the Turk. My only thing is he's trying to be kind of a control freak and silence publications and media and things like that. I don't like that from the Turk. I don't like the fact that he comes into boxing disrespectfully. But one thing I will tell you is I am impressed with the events like today and different things that he's putting on and fights he's making happen and putting the money up. So I do thank the Turk for that. But, and I understand the Turk getting his ditty on. I seen him holding hands with the guy at the show. I seen him putting his hand on AJ's knee.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him slapping Bud Crawford's ass. I've seen him do all these things. So the Turk is getting his ditty on.
Yeah, I seen him flashing David Haney. He took off his robe and flashed it at him.
Yeah, what I will say though is, by the way, I saw Devin Haney, the dickhead.
I'm right here.
Yeah, it was at the fight, but like fucking. What I will say is though, like these fights we've got upcoming, like we've got the next 3 Riyadh season cards if we're going in order. Bivol Better BF with I believe it's like a Matchroom Queensbury undercard. Okay,
Excellent.
which is excellent. Then we've got the Golden Boy special, which is headlined by Suado, Chris Billum Smith.
Good.
Which I'm backing Suado on that. I know that's a non-pay-per-view card, but that's the other one. Okay.
Sort of though.
Yeah, I'm backing Suado over, even though Billum Smith has shot me and made me lose a bit of money before. So even though I should be backing the Brit, I'm backing Suado and that. And then of course in December, the big one with Fury and Usyk.
Another one. That's 3 in a row. That's excellent.
Like we've still got excellent boxing upcoming.
Look, man, I'm just going to tell you, this is a good time for boxing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll have the trash from PBC in December with the Tank and Benavidez doubleheader.
And well, you basically got Tank and Benavidez fighting 2 cherry picks for $100.
And yet they'll
I'm not
try and
buying
say
that.
here, the rumor has it they're going to put that on the same day Fury and Usyk's fight's going to be on.
They
That's gonna
cannot
get,
be
like,
that
10
stupid.
buys.
Has anyone seen? That's been the report though, hasn't it? December
Well, no, but it's
22nd.
going to be at a different time, so I can see how it would.
Yeah, because they'll try and get the stragglers, from the Fury Usyk who want to stay
It's
on
a
much
different
longer.
time
They're
zone type
losing
shit.
money,
Yeah.
so, you
Yeah,
know.
because one fight will be in the UAE and then they'll go right into the Tank fight. But
Right.
well, you think boxing fans will look? It'll be such a bad look, even though they may get a few things. It'll be such a bad look because people will be like, "I just saw a great undisputed heavyweight title fight, and now I'm watching fighters fight cherry picks." What the fuck is this shit?
My question for you guys is, why did Tank not want to fight El Rayo at 140, but wanted to fight him at 135? Why is that?
Drain him.
Joke, disgrace. Who wants to go on this?
He don't want the smoke.
But he's already fought at
He do not
140.
want
What's
the
going
smoke.
on?
But it was
He don't want that
it was
smoke
against
for
Barrios.
140.
Barrios.
Listen. Like when you comfortable in one spot, when you're comfortable in one spot and you say, man, I could be undisputed, or I could be undefeated here in 135 because everybody else, I can handle here. But if I go up to 140, that means I got to fight the 140. Then they rehydrate a little bit more. That's too much for Tank. He's not going to do it. I'm telling you, you could give him a Louis Vuitton purse. You could give him a Juicy Couture. Give him any purses you want. He's not going to go up to 140.
I mean, I dare anyone to defend Tank Davis if he fight. Let me be clear. If it's Tank El Rayo, I'm happily staying up because that's Tank's most dangerous fight of his career. Especially if it's at 135, I'm not staying up. It's a disgrace, and we'll be on.
And if it's at 140 and that makes it a championship fight, and you're fighting a big guy at 140, I applaud Tank for taking the fight, and I'm ready to see it. But the fact that you wanted at 35, the guy's always looking for an advantage.
Yeah,
I don't understand this.
But if it's Lamont Roach,
that's
my
trash.
yeah.
When does Dalton Smith fight?
So I think the rumor with Dalton Smith is he had to. He was supposed to fight in Sheffield, I think, in a couple of weeks, but they had to pull him, because of an injury. Ain't he fight? I think he's set to fight the European champion, ain't he? Next, Dalton Smith. And then that's the guy they all have to look out for. Like we're talking. There's another, guy at 168 who we're all, forgetting about.
And Hit, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I honestly think that Janabek's still the man at 160. I know you disagree.
I think Shiraz is the heir apparent.
Now, did you hear what the Turk said? The Turk in what was it? Frank Warren said about Shiraz. They said they wanted to offer the fight to Bud Crawford at 160.
Oh, Shiraz kills him.
Well, they said they wanted to get this fight out of the way and then offer a fight with Bud Crawford next year.
So it makes sense.
But I mean, Bud is looking for Canelo. Bud doesn't want Boots, doesn't want Virgil, only wants Canelo. So my hope is that he doesn't get the Canelo fight so we can see him against some real competition on his level.
Here's the deal.
No one can say it's a cherry pick or nothing.
Well, here's the deal, though. If he wants to prove that he wants to be in the Canelo fight, going up to 160 and beating Shiraz would give him more legitimacy.
Would give him plenty, and would help him get more acclimated to higher weight classes. I mean, you have 54, 60. It'll just kind of help you gradually build up.
Yeah, so someone tell me if I'm wrong on that. I think that's a fight that makes a total sense.
Well, Warrior Wade coming at you. Katie says Shiraz is allergic to fighting boxers his own size.
Here's the thing: Shiraz is freakishly tall at the weight. He ain't freakish. Like, here was the thing: he was freakishly big. He started as a super welter, guys, as a 154.
I would like for him to go down to 154 and fight Pandora, the other big cat.
Oh man, that'd be great.
But
he's not going down.
He can't make the weight anymore. You know, at 154.
Yeah.
But he started at that. Up. He started at that weight, and then
Pandora could go up.
And but now it's like that. It's like that. With that. By the way, I see Truth Teller saying Dalton Smith is the best at 140. If you saw that, okay.
That depends on what TL does.
Yeah, but I'll say this: Dalton Smith is the guy who I think we all have to keep an eye on. At 140. I can't fucking hell. Give me Dalton. If Dalton Smith wins the European title, give me him and Tank in the future.
Yeah. Nuke versus AJ, the retirement fight. I'm sorry, AJ's getting stopped in 8.
I got my money on Nuke.
Oh man, this is bold. Munguia knocks out Berlanga in 3 rounds. That's
Whoa,
great.
whoa,
Supreme,
whoa.
you gotta get this one.
Go on, Supreme.
Come on, Preem. Come on, Preem.
Munguia ain't knocking nobody out in no damn 3 rounds, bro. Berlanga, listen, I get it. Y'all see Berlanga went down, against Canelo. He showed heart. He showed power. He showed strength. And he's just going to get better and better because he's a young kid. He's a young kid. Going to get better and better. But against Munguia, no way. Whenever that happens, we need to get on the channel and chat, my brother, because that Puerto Rican is going to knock his ass out.
You know what?
Man.
No, I was thinking.
Oh, go on. Go ahead, Raider.
I was thinking Berlanga, Munguia, the winner gets Benavides.
Hey, that'd be great.
That'd be
nice.
awesome.
I wish
That'd
we
be
could see
dope.
that.
I bet both of them against Benavides.
That'd be dope.
From me. Here's the deal, though, and this is the other reason why I'd edge Berlanga over Munguia. Canelo had to hold Berlanga up at the end of the fight. Had to hold Munguia up, if you remember.
Yeah.
Berlanga wasn't being held up, to be fair. Let's just be fair.
See,
shout out to Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
He said Berlanga beats Plant by knockout. I think Berlanga and Munguia stops Plant.
That's a smart man. That's a smart man right there. Dwayne, you're a smart man.
I agree. I can't argue
What about if they fight Andre?
Man.
Easy work.
What?
Easy work.
Demetrius Andre, Edgar Berlanga, Demetrius Andre, Jaime Munguia. I see 2 knockouts.
You're giving them a cherry pick, though, man.
Within 5 rounds.
Devin.
How about Berlanga and Munguia versus Pacheco?
Oh,
That's the dark horse.
Those are great fights.
No, I said Pacheco versus Berlanga for me would be a great fight because then you'd have the Mexican crowd, the Puerto Rican crowd.
Who wins, Hit?
I've got to go Berlanga.
Pacheco's bigger.
I like Pacheco, but it'd be his proving ground. If Pacheco put him away, holy shit.
Pacheco would have to prove that he can go through that fire.
Exactly.
Show me you can go through the fire because I haven't seen him do it. I seen Berlanga go through some fire. I ain't never seen Pacheco go through no fire. Let's find out.
You know, it'd be a good one too. That not much people are talking about. Berlanga, Munguia versus Morel.
Oh man, that'd
That's
be
another
good.
good one.
But
Yeah.
why is David Benavidez not fighting Morel? Why is he looking at Jesse Hart? Morel's been calling you out nonstop, but are you quick to call somebody else a duck?
No, I agree on that.
Crazy
He should be fighting Morel.
He should be, and as crazy as I know people are like not gonna like this, but I think Benavidez beats Morel.
Well, who's gonna answer that
the
one?
low key best fight? The best fight, low key, would be Mbili versus Munguia.
Guys,
Yeah, that's
BRB
another
2
good
minutes.
Okay, my brother.
All right.
Munguia, Mbili, who do you got winning?
Munguia.
That's a tough one, Preem.
What, Munguia?
Munguia?
And man, Billy?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with Munguia over man Billy.
Woo. Hold
There's
on,
certain
Raider.
people.
Hold on, Raider.
Yeah.
I got one for you, Raider, and I got one for you, Devin. Hold on, let me find it. Demetrius Andre versus Clarissa Shields. Who wins?
Clarissa Shields.
You know what? Fuck.
I'm going to put Dimitri Andre.
Hey, I'll go with Andrade.
I'm going Clarissa Shields.
Oh,
I mean, she looks bigger than he does.
my brother said, "Hit Kid's going to rub one out against to Clarissa Shields right now."
Yo, Hickey, you
I'm
heard
back.
that?
I had to just move. I had to move downstairs.
Hey yo, Hickey, they told
Oh,
me you got to
fuck
scratch and
that.
sniff.
I see
They
for
told me,
myself.
yo, Hickey, they told me you got to scratch and sniff Carisha Seal, a scratch and sniff poster.
Oh,
Fuck
That's
that
great.
shit.
what
I
is
hate
next
that
for
bitch.
Demetrius Andre? I haven't heard anything.
They'll
Not heard
sacrifice
anything
him.
at all.
They'll sacrifice him to a prospect like Pacheco, and that'll be it.
Hey, that'd
Which
be a
they
great
should do.
sacrifice.
Which they should do. I think that was the fight which made all the sense for Pacheco next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right,
man.
for Canelo, what are 3 fights that you would find acceptable or good from him, and 3 fights which are unacceptable? Like for me, like I think that he could fight whoever he wants, except for Jamal Charlo. I do not want to see that fight. Terrence
Jamal
Crawford, I
Charlo ain't
definitely do
coming
want.
back.
No, but I'm saying like the fights he just cannot take. Like Jamal Charlo, Terrence Crawford. There's no need for those fights.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. There's no need for Jamal Charlo because he's been out for too long. Terrence Crawford, there's no need for that. He's a little guy, and then they're going to shit on him for taking it. A
Yep.
fight that I mean, obviously, I want the Benavidez fight. Whether that ever happens, I don't know. Obviously, I would prefer my preference is to go up and fight the Bivol. Better be a winner next. Take that
That's my
fight from
preference.
Benavidez.
But I
That's
feel
my
like
preference.
I feel like Bivol, because I remember Bivol said that he won't rematch him.
He can also fight like
Money
Mbele.
talks. Money talks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Money
But I
talks.
feel like the Benavidez and Canelo fight. I feel
You
like
never
they're
know.
building that fight up.
That fight's cursed because Benavidez could have made that fight. All he had to do was do the mandatory. Like if Canelo, we would have found out definitively if Canelo was ducking him. If Canelo would have gave up the WBC belt,
You know
And
what's
that's why it
crazy?
was so important because there would have been no more questions.
That T-shirt.
and that's why
that
Ashley
he put
Knuckles is
out-
a fucking hypocrite.
That T-shirt he put out. Someone actually bought that shirt and he posted on the story on Instagram.
Who did
Ashley
that?
Knuckles or Benavidez?
No, all right. So you know how Benavidez has that shirt of duck
Yellow.
season.
With
Yeah.
the duck.
Yeah.
Someone actually bought it. He put like
Yes.
he tagged Benavidez in it, and Benavidez reposted it on his Instagram story.
Oh,
Oh, he's desperate for.
Little bitch
Why?
got
That's
that
probably
fucking
weird.
got that fucking little Nintendo logo. The fuck out of here.
Legit. If there is one fighter who I want to see get laid out bad style next year, it's Benavidez. It really is better, more than Tank. And I've never been the biggest Tank fan, but
No, I would
it's
rather see Tank than
Benavidez.
Knockout.
Tank actually he has power, he has chin. I
Like
don't see that happening.
Tank has the chin. I want to see. Like I hate Tank because I want to see him in there against better fighters. You get where I'm coming from?
agreed.
That's what me hate from Tank comes. I feel like you're protecting yourself all through your career. I want to see you against better fighters. That's where my hate comes with Tank. But with Benavidez, it's hate because you're a clout chasing motherfucker.
All I
And
know is that
also-
Berlanga and Canelo made more than Tank and Benavidez put together.
Absolutely.
Oh, by 3 times as much, weren't it? 650K, weren't it?
And they trying to put Tank and Benavidez again on like the cards again. I don't know what the hell they thinking, bro. I don't know why.
That's why the PBC are going out of business.
I agree. Bivol will rematch Canelo for a 15 million plus payday. If Canelo overpays Bivol, I'm sure he'll take the fight.
Oh.
But you're gonna have to overpay. You're gonna have to overpay.
He'll overpay.
If you do that, you got the fight.
And I think I think it's a stadium fight as well. I don't think that's an arena fight. I think that's a stadium fight.
Oh, and that would be huge. And look, win, lose, or draw, I respect him for taking it.
Don't be surprised if that end. What the fuck did the Raiders? Raider, you know this. What's the name of the stadium in Vegas?
Allegiant Stadium.
That's Allegiant Stadium. Canelo Bivol is Allegiant Stadium.
But there's a problem here. There's a problem with that fight. You know how the Cowboy Stadium has like that TV screen in the middle?
Yeah.
The Raiders don't have that, and I feel like that's kind of like a flop to it. And also too, Mark Davis, the Raiders owner, I hate him by the way. He he's not like he goes to fights and stuff, but I feel like he won't make it happen.
For me, it's either Allegiant Stadium, or we've seen Canelo sell it out before with Billy Joe Saunders, AT&T.
I think it will happen.
It'll be AT&T Stadium, Cinco de Mayo.
Let me ask you this: what's the hottest division in boxing right now? And thoughts on Teofimo. So we'll get to Teofimo after. What's the best division in boxing right now? Hit Kid, Preem, Devin, and
So do we have to
Raider.
do we have to put it to one?
Whatever you think.
I think if it's a one division right now, I think if there's one division right now which has my most interest, I would say it's the super middleweight 150. Sorry, the light middleweight 154.
Okay. Preem.
Man, we only got to pick one. Shit, man. You got the 140, you got the 154, got the heavyweight. Woo, I'm gonna have to go with 54. 54 is hot. 54 is hot. 54 is hot right now.
Devin, what you got?
It depends on like when Ryan Garcia comes back. Because if Ryan Garcia is there, all that money, all that attention, you got to pick 140. But if not, I'm leaning towards 154.
54 smoking.
Okay, Raider, what do you got?
I've had this debate for a while, but I'm gonna go at heavyweight division. I'm gonna go with the heavyweight division.
I'm not mad at heavyweight 54, 40. I'm not mad at any of them. I'm going to say 54 because even if Ryan Garcia comes back, he's been talking about Terrence Crawford. De La Hoya tagged Crawford and Ryan Garcia. Really, Crawford might make just a killing off of a Ryan Garcia fight like he would a Canelo fight because Ryan Garcia can sell the hell out of any fight.
What was the weight Garcia fought Haney at catchweight? What was his weight?
I think he was like 143 or something.
That's what I mean. I don't see Garcia returning at 140. I think
he can't make it.
He can't make it. He's either returning at 147. Hello, Boots Ennis, Ryan Garcia, please.
He's not taking. Ryan wants the big fights. He's going to go to 54 and fight. Remember, he said he'd fight Errol Spence at 54.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think he's going to 154. I think 154 is the glamour division, which we're going to really enjoy. These. I mean, we've got before the end of this year with 154. Let's all remember, we've got an IBF title fight with Sue and that. And you know what's his name? I can't pronounce his name. I'm butchering the IBF champion's name. You know, that's the big 154 fight before the end of the year.
That's huge. And kudos to Tim Tszyu.
If Sue wins that. Sue, Virgil, Crawford, Jamel Charlo when he comes back, Fundora.
But Crawford has to start looking at the division. He's looking at Canelo.
You've got the two guys who lost. What's his name? Madrimov, Bericek.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say this, and this might seem crazy, but I think Ryan Garcia stops Errol Spence at 154.
Ryan knockout. 5 rounds.
I'm sorry, Raider. I think Ryan stopped Spence at 54. Raider.
You know, I'm not the biggest Ryan Garcia fan, but I can see it happening.
I could see it. I could definitely see it. I still need to see how Spence looks against Fundora. Like we got to see like if that car accident and all those beatings, what they took on him. But like,
well, are they even going to announce that? Because what will happen here, and it could be Fundora Crawford next.
Ryan would knock out fucking Spence. I'm telling you right now, bro.
No, let me tell you something. That was hilarious. Let me put some humor into this. So I went to a party, right? It was like a couple months ago. This guy was wearing a Tank shirt, and one of my friends asked him. I kind of like showed him a little bit. He said, "Would you want to see Tank versus Crawford?" And this dude said that Tank knocks out fucking Crawford.
What?
He said Tank knocks out Crawford.
It's a hit. I don't know what to even say. Like he doesn't have a good understanding of boxing if that's what he believes.
Yeah, he just bought the shirt just to buy the shirt. I got a Tank shirt.
He wants to take
a shirt of another grown man.
That's dumb as hell.
Dude, yeah, that's an overkill right there.
I remember I heard people saying that Boots beats Canelo, like knocks him out.
And now I remember that. I remember Boots a few years ago. You seen fan and box.
Let's not mention that fucker.
Not fans. And fans are scared to debate Hit Kid.
Let's not mention the egghead.
Those are not
Which,
fans.
by the way, I'm at my lowest point over the Joshua Wilder debate tonight. You get where I'm coming from? And he still ain't showing up. That's the truth. But this is the thing. Like, if you're looking at boxing, like, I mean, we've got so many good professional fights. Obviously, we've also got the idiotic fights because Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Oh my God! Don't
Yep.
get me started. I was talking about
that is I may want to watch that card for one fight, and that's the Taylor versus
That's what I want to watch.
Serrano.
Yep, Amanda
That's the
Serrano. That's
only
about it. Yep.
reason I want to watch that card.
I'm
Is
praying.
for the
She's the
Taylor
only fight worth
Serrano.
watching.
Praying for Tyson to whoop Paul's ass.
Yeah, no. Let me be clear. If Tyson knocks Jake Paul out, that'll be the bonus of it. Which we
I
are
would
all
love to see.
hoping.
I think I'm gonna hope Tyson knocks him out and puts him to sleep to end all this talk.
He
I want
probably will.
to see. I want to see an L Brook fight from Misfits.
Listen, hey, I got a message out for Crawford, right? Crawford, if you are looking at us live stream, listen, rethink your strategy. You're not gonna get Canelo no time soon. Rethink your strategy. Ryan is coming back. You want a payday? You get a payday with Ryan. Get the biggest
Ryan.
arena you guys can get, and you will sell the hell out of that arena. You and Ryan Garcia, and then
And
you get a
Ryan
good
Garcia is
payday.
going to do just as many pay-per-view buys as Canelo probably would with that. I mean, he did $1 million with Tank. He'd probably do more than $500,000 with him.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. So our next big rehab season card is the 12th of October, okay? Which is 3 weeks away, ain't it? I believe it's 3 weeks, if I'm correct. 3 weeks
Yes.
from
Yes.
tonight.
Yes.
Listen to this card. So we know about the main event, better be a Bivol, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I know the card.
We've got the rematch of the British heavyweight title between Fabio Wardley and Fraser Clark. Which I will tell you, if anyone has not watched that fight, was one of the fights of this year so far. If anyone hasn't seen that fight, it's on YouTube. Go and watch it. It's insane. You've got Jai Opataya fighting Massey, title defense from Opataya. I think it's a mandatory.
That's my guy,
you've got-
Opataya.
Yeah,
beast.
Opataya, who, let's be honest, there's a reason why Suardo and Bill Smith fighting each other and not him. Quack, quack. You've got Eubank Jr. in a warm-up bout against Cesar Meta, who I've not really heard of. That's a fight to maybe get Eubank Jr. in the middleweight conversation. Don't know who for. Maybe a Lara fight. They've got the first women's fight on the show, Nicholson versus Chapman, which will be a Nicholson boxing masterclass against Chapman. And then you've got, in my opinion, maybe the most exciting prospect in boxing, and people can disagree with me on this, Ben Whittaker.
Yes. Yes.
Because he's fighting Cameron. And I think Whittaker is I think he's the most exciting, but at 175. He is the most exciting.
He's going to be a star one day.
He's got some swagger. And then we've got, and by the way, the day after this, we've got a card on in Japan with Inoue's younger brother on Top Rank.
And it's going to be interesting.
So we're still going to be, and the rumor has it, and in the rumor they're trying to set up an Inoue Nakatani fight next year, Top Rank.
That'll be good.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's going to be dope.
Who's the most exciting active fighter right now?
L Brook from Misfits.
Most exciting. Go ahead, Raider.
I was going to ask you, what do you think of Callum Smith versus Benavidez?
Callum Smith
I think that's a dangerous fight for David Benavidez.
Dangerous fight for Benavidez, but Smith, I think his best days are behind him, so I would lean Benavidez. The fight I want to see Benavidez is Anthony Yard.
Anthony Yard beats Benavidez.
Anthony Yard only took a loss to Benavidez. He avenged the Lyndon Arthur defeat. Yard, in my opinion, beats Benavidez. That's the fight I want to see.
Benavidez don't want that smoke. He wants Jesse Hart.
Actually, something else. We saw it on the undercard. Joshua Buatsi beats Benavidez. He destroys him.
Oh, man.
Now,
will Benavidez ever fight the Buatsis, the Yards?
Did you see what Buatsi did to Hutchinson to the body? He had this man begging. And by the way, actually, this needs to be a rant. Egregious scorecard of the night. That one fucking judge who gave it to Hutchinson.
Oh, yeah.
Because that fight was a split decision.
Yo, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. When they said a split decision, he went like, "Dude, what the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, Buatsi went like, "What the fuck?"
It's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but
man.
give me Buatsi versus Benavidez yesterday. Buatsi sends Benavidez to the Shadow Realm. Oh, by the way, there is another fight we're forgetting about. Rescheduled October 26th. It's the Catterall Prograis fight next month.
Oh, that's great. How do you see that fight in? I know you already got Catterall by.
I've got
ass kicking.
I've got Catterall by decision, but in an ass kicking decision.
I see a stoppage.
I
If-
think
if-
Prograde's
if
best
he's
days are behind him.
If Catterall stops Prograde, then I will make the case again. There's the best fighter at 140.
Catterall stops him. Catterall
It's the
stops him.
crazy thing. In
I
my
agree.
opinion, the best fighter at 140 doesn't hold a belt.
Yo, they call. Why do you think they call him El Gato? He's fast.
Look, man,
Y'all keep
I
forgetting
want to
that?
see Tio. And Tio obviously doesn't want to fight at 140. I'm assuming he wants to move up, right?
Isn't
Yeah.
there a rumor that there's some legal issues going on with Tio on Top Rank as well?
Yeah, he's having some issues with those guys a little bit.
Like, is Tio looking to get out of his Top Rank deal to get on these rehab cards?
I mean, I would be because the pay is significantly better.
Like,
Hell yeah.
And here's the thing: we've seen top rank fighters, duck away from paydays. Hi, Brian Norman Jr., you fucking duck.
Hold on, Mario Barrios too. Don't let him slide. He's on the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson undercard.
Yeah, Mario Barrios. Yeah, I remember. I tweeted that.
Mario
Yeah,
Barrios.
that's what I mean.
Mario Barrios.
You've got Barrios on the Mike Tyson undercard,
Barrios.
and you've got fucking on a Jake Paul undercard. Actually, let's say that a Jake Paul Mike Tyson undercard. That's disgusting. And
Refuse to unify.
And you've got Brian Norman Jr. on a Keyshawn Davis undercard.
Oh,
A Keyshawn Davis, who, by the way, is still ducking Andy Cruz.
And my brother just mentioned again Tim Tszyu fighting next month too, even though he'd
Yeah.
already said it.
Yeah.
I just want to address that video I did earlier this week because I really wanted to talk about it. When people were comparing Triple G to Errol Spence and saying their legacies are the same, they're the same level of fighter. What do you guys think about that? Because in my opinion, Triple G so far ahead of Errol Spence is not even funny.
How
I'll put it like
angry
this.
do you
I'll
want
put
to
it like
get?
this.
How angry do you want to make me?
Bro, that doesn't
put
even
it-
make. Listen, that doesn't make any sense, man. Y'all shouldn't even entertain that. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
That's
like,
ridiculous.
okay, for sure, like-
Go on, Raider. Go on, you first. Or Devin, who is it speaking?
No, I'll let Raider go.
What happened? What were you asking?
So there's a lot of people on social media that believe that Errol Spence and Triple G will retire as the same level of fighter, like they're equals
Oh
basically.
my god!
It's fucking
Anyone
crazy.
who says that, oh my god! Don't even get me started with them.
Matter of fact, whoever it is, tell me so I can send you this cup. Look, I'll give you this cup. I'll send it to you. I don't want it no more. See this cup?
Wait. I'll tell you
Look
what. I know it was unfortunate he broke his hand, and if you saw it was a pretty bad break. When he posted the video. Should go.
Because
But-
he didn't know how to throw. He didn't know how to throw the punch. You ain't see him change his hand when he went down.
Yeah,
You fucking
it was a bad break.
Idiot.
But I'll tell you what.
He never hits anything, so that's why his hand's not used to punching.
I'll tell you what. What a crazy ass move of him to go straight now into the Cepeda fight in February. The rumor has it.
That's going to be really, really interesting.
If he wins that, we actually will have to give Shakur his credit.
I'll have no problem. I've been a Shakur fan for years. That Cordina fight never made sense.
Yeah, I agree. It was a
I
cherry pick.
agree. Like, I'll put it like this way. Like, I think that Shakur has the potential to be top 3 pound for pound, but right now he's not fighting the fighters that he needs to get on that list.
Well, I
If
got
he
the
fight-
same thing
if
with
he
Tank.
beats- If he beats Cepeda, then that would be a win towards that pound for pound list.
I got a
None
question.
of us could disagree.
I got
Go
a
ahead.
question.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
say if Tank. Let's say if Tank does go up to like 147 one day, or 144, 140, whatever, and he fights Ryan Garcia. Who you think will win that fight now?
If there's
At
no weight,
147?
if there's no weight
Yep.
draining, it's Garcia.
Oh, Ryan
weight
Garcia
drain.
is knocking out Tank at
I don't
147.
know.
If he's not
I don't know.
drained, it's Garcia.
I don't know
No
how
weight
Tank-
drain. No weight drain.
I don't know how
That's too
Tank's
much
body
weight.
can do at
Tank can't
47.
handle that.
I don't think Tank can do 47.
He's
I think
he
Tank
gets
will do
slaughtered.
one. I think Tank will do 140 and won't go any further.
Well, what do you mean? When he
hold
hydrates,
on.
he comes up a little. When he hydrates, he comes up a little high.
No. Tank can make the weight. Tank is too much of a pussy to do it. That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
wants the
that's-
advantage.
The only way
And,
Tank will go
and
to
this
that...
is why I think we're all pissed off. Like, we want to see Tank. Like, what the fuck? Trying to bring up El Rayo. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Tank will only go to that weight for Mario Barrios.
Barrios.
Nah, what that one guy said.
By the way,
the one guy
you
said.
guys watch. You guys watch. Barrios will call it Tank it when he wins on the Canelo, when he wins on the Jake Paul undercard.
Oh, Devin
That's it.
Haney. Devin Haney, he wants to go back at 140, but I think he's rehydrating too much to be at 140. The public should demand he go up to 47 and fight Boots Ennis.
Boots
That's
knocked
where
him
he
out.
should be at. Fighting Boots Ennis. You right
Boots
about
knocked him
that.
out.
I don't want
And
that
if
fight.
if he
Nah,
doesn't
like the
want
one guy
boots
at the
first, go
party.
fight Brian Norman first at 47.
Nah,
And
but he
then
don't
fight
want
Boots.
that. He don't want
I
that
want.
because Ryan Garcia come back at
I already have a
147.
fight
He
scheduled.
not
I
gonna
already have
want
a
that
fight
smoke.
scheduled. I already have a fight scheduled with Mario Barrios.
With
Who are you
Mario
picking the
Barrios.
David Barrios fight?
Nah, what's up with Super Bud?
Super Bud.
What's up with all that Super Bud bullshit,
It's
man?
because like after the Errol Spence fight, there were people that were saying that Crawford's legacy was better than Pacquiao, Mayweather, Ray Leonard. They were saying he knocks all those guys out, and like he
He
couldn't even
knocks
knock
out.
out
I've heard
Madrimov.
people say he knocks out Canelo,
Crazy talk.
but he didn't knock out Madrimov. He's that much of a killer that he
Oh,
can knock
man.
out anybody, but couldn't knock out Madrimov.
He's not knocking out Madrimov.
He's Super Bud.
He got to stay on his lane. He got to stay in his lane, bro.
They must be
Stay in
smoking
your
on
lane,
that Super Bud.
Coffee, you smoking on that Super Bud? That's crazy.
What I will say is it's going to be a very interesting couple of months to end this year of boxing.
But about
My
the
brother
Spence and
said, "Who's
Crawford-
the next face of boxing?" Right now, we don't know. I mean, we don't know.
Right now.
Garcia.
So here's the
Ryan
deal. Right
Garcia.
now, TV wise and pay per view wise, the face of boxing is Canelo. You know, like buy rates and all that.
Yeah,
I actually do agree with Devin. I think, especially if he can rack up wins, he needs to keep winning. If he keeps winning, it is Ryan Garcia because he does
Exactly.
get the viewers in.
Boom.
I
That's
do
true.
agree. I think the fight with Haney proved it.
Boom.
Like that,
Look-
look at the pay per view buy rate for that.
I agree.
Like-
Look, if Brian
like-
Garcia got to have a clear path, though, he got to go to 54 and then knock out Errol Spence at Texas Stadium. Then he's going to elevate.
Yeah, and
That's
here's
in
the
a
deal.
stadium fight. That's a huge event.
And here's the deal, by the way, and I really mean this. The other reason why I say Garcia needs to keep winning, but not only needs to keep winning, but is the face, is because you can make the argument now because of how well the Haney fight drew. We all know who brought the fuse for the Tank fight.
Yep.
It was Garcia. It was not
Yep.
Tank.
It wasn't Tank. You could tell it wasn't Tank. He had a so-called big star with him, and that was Benavidez. And look how horrible that shit went.
That's what I mean.
It wasn't Tank. It wasn't Tank at all. It's all. And let me tell you something. When it was Tank and Romero, it was Romero who sold that fight. He made that shit happen, Rolly.
It's trash.
All right, Rolly
My
was
brother
talking so
Freeman
much shit
cooking.
that I wanted to see the fight.
Yeah, and I hate Rolly.
I hate him, but he actually is a great salesman. He can
There's
talk that shit.
There's actually a picture of Raleigh Romero frame right behind Hit Kid to the left on that wall right there.
Fuck you.
Oh shit! Is it that right? Is it that one right there?
Here's
Raleigh's the future of boxing.
Here's something I will say as
Oh
well.
man, they fucking around now.
We're talking like pay-per-view stars. I think it's Garcia. What I would say, if we're talking face of boxing, from the boxing purists right now, I think there's three. Right now, we're in a Three Kings era. Usyk, Inoue, Canelo. They're your three undisputed kings right now of the boxing.
I got a weird question for you, Hit. AJ's the face of British boxing right now. Who's next? Does Dubois take his throne?
Dubois took over tonight.
Okay.
Dubois took over tonight.
Can he do a stadium right now without a big name? That's going to be the test. That's the test.
I think you have to test it. I would say test if he could do, maybe not a stadium, but it's a stadium capacity.
No.
the
He got to
O2.
fight another big prospect. If he beats that other big prospect, then moving forward, yes.
The
So
fight
if he beats AJ in the rematch, he's got it.
Yeah, if he beats AJ in the rematch, he's definitely got it.
Whoever
Yeah.
he beats moving here, if it's a big name, it's over.
If you
He
want
can
to
do it.
test, salesman wise though, okay. The fight I would say is because I think they're doing the AJ rematch next. The fight I would say would either be Bacoli or Parker, and I think if you want to test it, not in London, not in the 20,000er, no.
Mhm.
If you want to test it, you do it in Manchester at that new Co-op arena, which holds 40,000 indoors.
Oh man, that would be a great test.
It's a big arena.
That's the biggest
Yes, it
indoor arena now in the UK is the Manchester Co-op Arena. That's why I'm hoping there'll be a few mega fights there. Like I know the
How many
program
How many people they say? How many people go there?
Order.
70? 40?
40,000 indoor.
Wow.
The question is, and I'm gonna let everybody get this question again because my brother wasn't here, and I think this is really interesting. Do y'all give AJ a chance in the Dubois rematch?
Puncher's
He has a
chance, and that's
puncher's
it.
chance. He does have a puncher's chance. I think anyone saying that is an idiot.
He does have a puncher's chance, but not much more than that because he got beat.
He got battered
terribly,
tonight.
terribly.
He got
And what is that
battered
going to do to his
tonight.
confidence and his mental?
My answer, no.
Woo!
Straight up, no. My man Dubois took his best shot and stood on his feet and still managed to drop him while his legs was noodle.
This is what Eddie Earns just said, by the way, okay?
Good.
And this is over the rematch. We have a contacted fight with Riyadh season that could include the Daniel Dubois rematch, okay? So I believe it's like in contract, with AJ's contract with the Riyadh season, okay?
Yeah.
I think we need time, which I do agree. I think you need a few months after a knockout like that. He's probably on the shelf now for a month or two, with concussion and all that. But he says, I don't think AJ could have boxed much worse tonight, which we all did say. But I think you have to give Dubois plenty of credit. He was brilliant tonight.
He was on his game.
Yeah,
he was on his game. That jab was crazy. That jab set the tone to that fight.
Dubois got on him straight away, which he was rightfully so. I'm interested in the rematch. I'll make it clear. I want to see the rematch.
Well,
AJ, once you put a lot of pressure on, you gotta understand when you put pressure on AJ, when you hit him like numerous times, you got pressure on him.
He can crumble. He can fold, and we saw it tonight. But we saw AJ bounce back, against Ruiz. Could we see that same bounce back? This is for the casual in me. You get one.
You're not gonna see that. You know why? Because Ruiz didn't take that shit seriously. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree. And I know Dubois will take it. I'm backing Dubois in the rematch, but the casual in me will be thinking, can AJ pull it out again? It makes you want to watch the fight, Supreme. You get where I'm coming from?
Oh yeah, I want to watch I'll watch it again, but I know the first shot, it's over.
I'll tell you this, if AJ can find a way, his legacy is going to grow. But I don't think so. I think he's going to sleep again.
If AJ somehow beats Dubois in the rematch,
no, he's gonna curl up. He's gonna curl up like a cheese doodle puff in that ring. I'm telling you.
It's crazy to say the least.
Now, hold on. I got to get my brother Hit Kid's favorite fighter of all time comes back, Chris Colbert.
Oh, get that out of here! Get that out of here!
Chris Colbert.
I hate that dude. No, I don't hate him, to be fair, but I remember going off on the famous thing about Chris Colbert on this channel was the time he robbed El Rayo, and I went fucking ballistic, if Nuke remembers.
No. So last week after the Canelo and Berlanga fight, the Monday, I guess, I don't know if you guys watch ESPN, but Stephen A. Smith said that Canelo cherry-picked a Berlanga and and I guess he said Tank Davis was the face of boxing.
Stephen A. Smith's a casual.
Yep.
I don't know why he's talking about boxing.
And that's one. I agree. That's one thing I hate about Stephen A. Smith because first off, he needs to stop worrying about boxing and he needs to find out why his hairline keeps going back every year.
Also, he was at the UFC event.
That nigga hairline is fucked up. It looks like he's auditioning for RoboCop.
God.
His hairline's on the back of his neck.
He was at the fucking he was at the fucking UFC event, and running against Canelo. I don't want to hear it out of him. Which I did watch, after the Canelo fight had finished.
Yeah.
But that's all. And they lost a ton of money, did the UFC that night, by the way, because of fighting against Canelo. Don't fuck with Mr. Alvarez. He is still the king of pay-per-view.
Look, he could have just put that on any other day and did better, but he had to try to force that. And then that's when people be like, oh, Turk loves boxing. Well, why would you put an event to compete with it? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Listen, I know the Turk puts up money and he does all that, but did we have to sing his national anthem today, bro?
Do we have to watch you holding hands with everybody?
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, he's treating Bud Crawford like a side chick. He's flying him out to the UK to
Bud
go
Crawford
watch
had
fights.
his hands. You ain't see Bud Crawford hands? It was like under his dress, under that shirt he wears. It was under it. He was scratching the Sheik's back.
He's one of Crawford's 72
Yeah.
virgins.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
What do you guys think about Turkey Al Sheikh? I guess he's trying to like make a boxing into a league or something.
He's
He's
trying to
trying to
turn
own
it
it?
into like a Saudi Arabian sport, basically. Because like Saudi Arabia wants to like have a better reputation than they have right now.
That's crazy, bro. But
Yeah,
I'll tell
man,
you
but-
one thing: that Dubois, AJ copy. I get it. I'll watch it. I know what's gonna happen. I'll predict it. I already told y'all. And we're gonna see. I want to see Canelo definitely fight Bebo. I want that fight. I want that fight more than, to be honest, more than Benavidez.
I do too.
You understand?
I
What I'm saying? More
agree.
than Benavidez. I want
It's a
Canelo.
legacy fight.
It show, but it showed. Listen, if you put everything together, like to me, I don't know. Maybe I just think different. I don't think outside the box. I think like there's no fucking box. He fought Belenga,
Woo.
right? Belenga came in
Yep.
at 193, right?
Yep.
Canelo hydrated up to what? Almost 75, if I'm correct. Almost. He hydrated up, right? So to me, it was more like Canelo getting himself ready up there. He looked good. He felt good. He wasn't tired. We're gonna see a different Canelo against Bebo, and I wouldn't be surprised that he checked that chin, that Bebo chin.
Guys, I'm getting off the stream, but I'll see you guys some other time.
Have a good night, Devin.
All right,
I
man.
enjoy,
Yo, too.
enjoy,
All
enjoy,
right,
enjoy the
and
baby
look-
oil.
Yeah,
and
keep
look,
away
man,
from
we'll
those
shut
city
it down.
bodies.
Everybody, give your final thoughts. We'll all shut it down, man.
Be here in a couple of weeks' time for Bivol Better BF. I think that's going to be our next. That's the next I believe that's the next mega fight, ain't it? We're all going to be live for. If I'm correct.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the thing. That's the mega fight.
Correct.
Who y'all got?
Correct.
I'm
Team Raider.
Bivol.
I want Bivol to win. Bivol. I need Bivol to win.
You know what? I was leaning towards Bivol like a while back. I think Bivol beats him, but now I started watching more Better BF. Like look back and look at his fights. He has a 100% knockout ratio. I feel like it's gonna go to decision, but I don't know. I just got Better BF, and I feel
If
like
it goes in
he can pull it
decision,
off.
Bevo's winning that shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If it's
If
decision,
it's a decision,
Bebo's winning it.
Bivol wins.
If it's decision, it's Bebo. If it's knockout, Bebo's going to get chin check. I mean, yeah, but if it goes to 12 round, that's Bebo all day.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see,
what
man.
a
We'll see.
crazy night of boxing we've seen tonight. That's why we love the sport.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's true. We're going to get out of here. Any final thoughts, Preem and Raider? Anything else you guys want to say before we check out?
Nah, man, want to say good luck, God bless. Y'all be safe out there. Like I said, that AJ getting knocked out again. Obviously, I see Usyk beating Tyson. So it's going to be Dubois.
Never will be.
Listen to me. It's going to be Dubois and Usyk again. All right? That's my final thought.
My I can't wait for the ending of the year. We're gonna get some good fights. I hope that Tank versus Lamont Roach is not true. I hope it's just fake rumors. I do
Me
hope
too.
he fights a better point like Ryo. But 2025 is gonna be a great year of boxing.
I hope so. And Hitman, we're going to be ready for that Better BF Bivol fight. That's the fight that's going to make a lot of history right here.
Yeah, that's the fight. That's the fight next month. We're all in here for.
That's it, man. All right,
That's the
man.
one.
Make sure you get a new computer by then, Nuke.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
Luke, man.
And what's so crazy is while I was on the phone, I figured out the issue, and I've been switched over for like the last 30 minutes. So it looks like my computer's good.
What is the issue? Is it a Wi-Fi or is it a?
It wasn't the Wi-Fi, so my laptop itself wasn't charging, and so it was almost dying. So when it's running on low energy mode, everything slows down and doesn't function right.
Well, make sure you've got a proper charger then.
Yeah, that
next
was
week
a
when you
mistake
set
from-
these streams up.
from
Okay.
my phone.
Yeah. Have a backup charger or something,
I know, man. And they say Hit Kid was at Diddy's freak offs.
Fuck that. The feds put that motherfucker down for long, Asta. Here's the funny thing: there's going to be we've got a great year of boxing. Who knows what's going to be left of America come November? You lot with the election.
Oh, man.
Good luck.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will see
We'll
what happens.
see.
Man.
I'm not a political I'm not like. Well, I'm happy we got rid of the fucking Tories, but I'm not the most political guy in the world.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, no.
But
Anyway,
yeah, pretty
man.
much. Have a good night, and I'll speak to you when we speak to you. And we'll see if anything breaks crazy. Like if it does turn out Tank, if it does break this week that Tank is fighting Lamont Roach and it's official by PBC, we're on here.
We got
We gotta get on the
go.
air for that one. We gotta get on the
We
air
have
for that
to
one.
We have to cook.
Even if
we
it's
will-
10 minutes, we gotta get on it, yo.
Oh, we gotta
Okay.
get on there and cook for a few minutes more than that. But one thing I
Yeah.
will tell you is, fuck Devin Haney. He complained and bitched and moaned about not getting free tickets.
Yeah, you had to go at Eddie Hearn over it. You know, saying Eddie Hearn was a fake. You know what?
Dude, you're a fucking millionaire. Pay for your tickets, bitch.
Yeah, and
Him and Eddie Hearn was going at it.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn checked him right back if you saw it.
Yo,
Like-
for real.
Like this guy, you're a millionaire, bitch,
Fuck
and
Eddie.
free tickets to a boxing match.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I loved Eddie Hearn's reply. He said, "You asked me at 6 a.m. this morning. First, I look after my fighters, ask someone else, and drop the arrogance." Because let's
Thank you.
remember, Devin Haney ain't an Eddie Hearn fighter anymore.
And look, sign to Eddie if you want that kind of privilege. All right,
Word.
good.
Word.
All right.
Haney's
Don't
not with
forget-
Matchroom no more?
I think that the contract is done now, right? Hit
What?
the contract with
He's a free agent. Haney's a
Oh,
free
no, he's
agent
not
right
with
now.
him. He's not with him no more. He's a free agent like Shakur.
Yeah.
Or
And
unless
if
Shakur
we,
signed already.
and if we see Haney boots
Although
at
we
47,
believe. Yeah, well, the belief is Shakur's still under. Like, Shakur was supposed to do this one fight deal with Matchroom, but the belief is going into the Cepeda fight now. You know, the one fight cherry pick against Cardina?
yeah.
But the belief is going into the Cepeda fight, Shakur will be with Hearn, you know, for that fight. Probably win the Matchroom camp.
Okay. All right.
I know Dale Hoyer ain't going to like that, but I think it's the Zone, the network themselves being like, that's a huge network fight for us.
And
So you're just going to walk on, Oscar.
we need a Discord server. Hit kid, make one.
Actually, that's a good idea. We should make a Discord server.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
All right, man.
Word.
Let's salute everybody, and hopefully, Boots wins by
Salute.
murder against Devin Haney if they fight one day.
Yeah, have a good night, everyone.
All
Much
right,
love.
man.
All right. Be safe, guys.
Have a good one.
And we're
Later,
going
man.
on to anything news.
And we'll be on if any boxing news breaks. Have a good night.
All right, salute.
Peace, yo.
Peace.